First of all, Bessie, just talk a little bit about last night's game for you. Fantastic game. I believe career high 24 points, 10 boards as well. What was the key in that victory for not only, I guess it wasn't a victory, but a close game, 3-point game against a very good team. What was the key to playing as well as you guys did?
We just came together to play as a team. We got that little team bonding that we haven't had for a while. So everybody came out, stepped on the court. Everybody contributed to, if they played 2 minutes or 10 minutes, everybody did a good job and did their role.
Talk about the way that this team has played because, latest rankings have you in the top 25. You had to replace some players coming into this season. What's been the key to kind of filling some of those roles and picking up kind of where you left off?
We didn't kind of replace them. We just got more players with different talents. Like, we got Chanel from Miami, Ohio. She's a great forward or center, whoever you want to call it. And she could replace Marie or Jamaica because they're both centers. Mm-hmm. And we picked up a lot of D1 transfers who are tough and have experience with playing. So we just our team's a lot different than it has been in the past years, and I think we're going to do pretty good this year.
Talk about how those D1 transfers impact you guys because, like Chanel, there's a lot of athleticism out there on the court for you guys.
Yeah, they impacted because they had that experience of playing in a higher level, and they can bring it down, because we are a low level, they can bring it down to us and say, hey, this is how this is going to be, and this is how you should do this to get better. And they just bring a lot of experience.
What are some of the strides, some of the areas that this team can improve upon throughout the season to compete for a conference championship?
We need to work on consistency. Right now we're kind of like a one-half team. We play good either the first, second half, and then the other half is kind of like mediocre. If we get it together and start playing full games, playing hard for 40 minutes, not just 25 or so, then we will be a contending team this year.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
That's gold. Thank you. Appreciate it. How do you pronounce your last name? Sice?
Cease. Looks like Sice, but
it said Sice. So, Cease.
A lot of people did.
Ready to rock and roll? All right, Julie. Just talk a little bit about last night's game. Obviously close against a very good team, but they pulled it out. What do you guys need to do and improve upon in the next couple weeks to get to that conference championship mode?
We need to put together a full game, first of all. We've been playing really well in the middle of the games, the end of the first half, beginning of the second, but we just can't get the whole thing. We can't end a game, we can't start a game. We always get down by a lot. We need to fix that.
As far as this team goes, talk about, Bessie was telling me about how you've got some Division I transfers in this year and the kind of impact that they've had. How have you guys been able to gel and get to the point where you're playing as a team with them?
Well, I think that's something that we're working towards right now. Each day I see us getting better. Last night we played good. We didn't finish it. We didn't get the win, but we're playing together, and we needed to learn how to work together as a team, and that's something that'll come with time.
What do you see as the strengths of this basketball team right now?
I think that our strength is each individual. We have depth. We have a lot of good players. We just need to learn how to play together as a team.
As far as this team goes, where do you see the potential for this team? What's the ceiling for this team like at the end of the season?
Nationals. We want to be in that last game. I think we can do it. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but first of all, we need to make it to nationals. But I think we're looking for that last game. That's our ultimate goal. In conference, of course. That's always something that we look forward to. But
anything else you'd like to add?
Go Cougars.
Thank you. Yeah, for the ratings.
Is it good for the ratings?
No. They won't let me eat hot dogs on Saturday.
Ooh, that's not good.
Which I think would really increase it. Ready to roll? All right, Coach. Obviously, a tough ball game last night. You play one of the top 10 teams in the nation very close at your place. What do you learn from a game like that you can apply throughout the rest of the season?
I think we learned that we can play with anybody in the country. We just got to get rid of some of our mental mistakes and physical mistakes. We had a couple defensive lapses where we fell asleep and gave them an easy bucket. And we just got to realize, hey, when you're playing a great team like that, you can't fall asleep and make those stupid mistakes.
Talking about some of the newer players on the roster this season, you got some Division I transfers. You got Megan as a freshman coming in and playing well for you guys. What's been the key to kind of getting them to gel together and play together as a team, considering that there are some new roles for players?
It's taken a while, and I knew it would take a while. And we played a really tough schedule. We played 4 NCAA Division II teams, and we played 2 teams that are ranked in the top 10 in the country. So our schedule's been really tough, and we're starting to gel a little better. We're getting better and better all the time. And one thing I'm not too disappointed in our record. I mean, it's disappointing. I'd like to be 10-0, but our Final Four team started 8-7, and they kind of had a lot of the same characteristics, a lot of transfers and a lot of new kids. And I can see this team getting better and better and being a really difficult team to beat by the end of the year.
Talking to both your players, Julie was talking about how you guys aren't playing a full 40 minutes at this point of the season. How do you go about changing that, and what's the key to kind of flipping the switch to get them to play hard as best as they can for 40?
I think we're playing hard. 40 minutes, I just say maybe we have lapses mentally. I think we just got to get better mentally and not make those mental mistakes. And like last night, we only had 11 turnovers against the Cedarville team that's very athletic. So we're getting better about taking care of the ball and things like that. We just got to, I think defensively, we got to get better. And then, we got to finish some of our easy shots. I mean, that's been one of our nemesis all year. We just missed, 5, 10-footers. We missed way too many of those, and that's how we got down last night. We're just missing a lot of easy shots.
The final question: where do you see the potential, the ceiling for this basketball team?
I think we can be a top 10 team. I mean, I think we got a lot of potential, and we can be really good. And I think we got the potential to be able to beat anybody in the country. And if we just continue to work hard and play together, we'll just get better and better throughout the year.
Anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
Nope. Thanks a lot.